Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Giselle and I review fragrances. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. That way you will help me grow my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your loyalty. So guys, today I am super excited because one of my top 3 niche perfume houses, which is Fragrance Du Bois, sent me samples to review. And I cannot be more honored and excited about this video. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Before getting started, I wanted to make a little disclaimer here. This is not a sponsored video. Fragrance Du Bois sent me these samples to review. I am super excited about this, but this is not a sponsored video whatsoever. That being said, I wanted to talk about a little bit about the brand because this is a house that I love. We're talking about perfume house, and I think they deserve to be discovered. And although they are having a lot of hype on the internet right now, especially on YouTube, but still there's a lot of people around that never heard about this house, and I think they deserve to be discovered. So I absolutely adore Fragrance Du Bois. I own a few fragrances and it's a sustainable brand. They have their own plantations of agave wood trees. They use only 100% organic wood oil. They also never cut corners when it comes to hire the best perfumers, the top perfumers in the world to create their masterpieces. And you can tell the quality, you know, you first spray any of their fragrances, regardless, you may like them, you may not, it all depends on the skin and taste and everything, but still you can definitely smell the quality here. And I want to start with one of the samples, which is New York 5th Avenue. Actually, Fragrance Du Bois has 2 takes on the New York City. One is a summer take of the city, which is New York Intense, and the other one is actually a winter take of a winter in New York around Christmas time. And this is New York 5th Avenue. So New York 5th Avenue, it's an oriental spicy fragrance. This is gorgeous. This is slightly gourmand, let me tell you. And it sounds very, very familiar. This reminds me a lot, let me tell you, this reminds me a lot Oud Satin, the one I mentioned in my previous video, in my haul. It's very, very similar. I will need to test both, one in each hand, but it's quite similar. This is a beautiful fragrance. It has rose, it has bergamot, it has violet, it has caramel, it has vanilla. That's why I'm probably getting that slight gourmand note. This is not a gourmand per se fragrance, but it definitely has some gourmand notes, gourmand vibes here. It's musky. It also has cashmere or cashmere wood. I don't know if you know this, but cashmere, it's actually a synthetic note. It's recreated in the lab to make you feel or recreate the feeling of wearing a warm, cozy cashmere sweater or cashmere scarf. So that's why this fragrance is warm and it's really cozy. I love it. I really like it. I think it's better for nighttime. It's more appropriate for nighttime use. It's a very fancy fragrance. It's very feminine, very sophisticated. I think it's feminine. Although Fragrance Du Bois doesn't make fragrance for men or women, they don't have that type of marketing in their production, but still this leans more feminine to me. It's like Oud Satin Mood, that to me it's the most feminine of the oud in their line, in the Francis Kurkdjian, Maison Francis Kurkdjian line. This one is feminine too. They are quite similar. I'm surprised. Very, very, very nice. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. Guys, the next one is Petals de Cashmere. Nice. This is an oriental fragrance as well, but this is not spicy. I don't get the spices here, not at all. It's a fresh fragrance, slightly powdery. It has grapefruit, it has sandalwood, it has musk, rose, saffron. But the saffron is not really prominent. I can't even pick it. I think it has some warmth to it. To me, this is like a fresh rose fragrance, but with some warmth. And I think the saffron is giving that. It's very well balanced, very, very round. It's creamy It's slightly crispy, but not really crispy. I think this is very feminine too. This is a very, very feminine fragrance. Of course, a guy can wear this too if he wants, but I think this is a very feminine fragrance. You can smell the rose, but it's not like a rose in your face, like right in your face, like in other roses we have around in the market. I think this is a very safe rose, I would say. Even if you're not a rose fan, you will still like this. It's a very nice fragrance. As I said, it's very well blended. It's like rounded, it's soft, it's fresh, it's feminine. Beautiful, beautiful. Petals de Cashmere. Yeah, the rose is the only flower I can pick here, but again, it's not really right in your face. I'm not a big fan of roses, although I like roses, but you know, it's not my first preference, not my first choice. This is very nice. Petals de Cashmere by Fragrance Du Bois. The next one, guys, it's Oud Jaune Intense. This is it's from my collection. They sent me the sample as well, but since I have this in my collection, I prefer to review the fragrance from the bottle. It's always better. Guys, this is the most intoxicating fragrance I really have in my collection. It's absolutely out of this world. It is very heavy on pineapple. Like, if you don't like pineapple, don't go for this, because this is heavy in pineapple. It has lots of ylang as well. It has jasmine. It's a fruity floral bomb. It's super tropical. But let me tell you, I like this fragrance so much that I'm gonna wear this all year round. I've started to wear this now, and we are in the 30s, 40s, and I'm still gonna wear this. I can't wait until the summer. And it's super, super, super intoxicating, super beautiful. It has monoi oil. Monoi oil is the TR flower, or the Tahitian gardenia, which is soaked in coconut oil, and that's the oil they get and put into fragrances, monoi oil. It's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. As I said, it's very intoxicating. It's, what can I say? Beautiful fragrance. Look at the bottle with Swarovski crystals. Super heavy. I always say that you have to pay attention to the cup. And of course, the bottle as well. But when the bottle is nice and the cup is cheap, I don't like it. But when the bottle is nice and the cup, they put so much effort, so much work in the cup. Guys, we are talking about a serious house. Gorgeous fragrance, Oud Jaune Intense. This is, I mean, I tested this in summer. I purchased this last summer. This was like my most beautiful fragrance that I wore in the entire summer. It's absolutely intoxicating. The staying power is a beast, literally a beast. I get 10 hours easily out of this one. I think sillage is not really strong because people don't seem to smell it unless they come really close to me, probably less than arm length. Projection is less than an arm length. And when people come to me and, you know, they hug me or kiss me or whatever, they can smell it, and they always ask me what I am wearing. But other than that, people don't seem to smell it around. So projection probably is not that great. Sillage is average, but staying power is out of this world. And I don't care, the fragrance is so beautiful. I always say, when the fragrance is this beautiful, even if projection is not great, even if sillage is not great, I don't care. I make a decant, I pop it in my purse, I spray or respray, you know, during the day, the night, the afternoon, whatever. I don't care. I wouldn't leave a fragrance this beautiful just because sillage or projection is not that great. Love it. Oud Jaune Intense. So the next one, guys, Patchouli Argent. Let's try this one. I'm sure it's beautiful. I haven't tried them before. I'm testing them for first time with you. Oh, wow. This is, I love this. This is what I would say, it's like a cold fragrance. I love this. It's an oriental floral fragrance. I can smell citrus, probably it's bergamot. I have to go check the notes, but I think this is bergamot. It is very strong in patchouli. If you don't like patchouli, this is probably not for you. It has jasmine, rose, musk. I love this. It's a woody fragrance, honestly. It's a woody fragrance. I can get some incense as well, but the most prominent here, the most prominent note here is definitely patchouli. This reminds me a lot Juliet Hasagan Moon Dance. This is very similar. At least it has a similar vibe. Absolutely gorgeous. If you like patchouli, if you like rose, this fragrance might be for you to consider. Although the rose is not that prominent here. Patchouli is like center stage. Beautiful fragrance, super, super, super elegant. Like, wow. And I can imagine this has great projection and great sillage. This is very similar to Moon Dance, and that one, Moon Dance, is a beast. So this is so similar, it has apparently very similar notes, and I think they would perform pretty similar. Beautiful fragrance. If you like patchouli, if you like rose, if you like that combo, rose patchouli, and if you are a fan of patchouli, especially because the rose is not that prominent here, go for this, try this, Patchouli Argent. Guys, the next one, this is not a sample, this is also part of my collection, Santal Complet. This is an experience as well, I tell you. This together with Oud Jaune Intense and probably Atlas Garden from YSL, the one I show in my haul, are the most intoxicating fragrances in my collection. This is like out of this world. This is the most perfect sandalwood coconut concoction. I've never smelled something like this. I am a huge fan of sandalwood. I have quite a few sandalwood fragrances, but this is by far the best. And the coconut here is so well done, so well blended, that it is slightly tropical, but this is not a tropical fragrance. I think this is very versatile. If you wear this in summer, it can turn into a very tropical fragrance, but if you wear it like now in fall, winter, you can definitely pull this off amazingly well. I think that the coconut here, as I said in another video, in one of my previous videos about this one, this reminds me of the coconut you toast to garnish desserts. It's not like shredded coconut. I love baking and cooking, but this is not like your shredded coconut. This is more like the coconut flakes that you toast and you garnish your desserts. This is honestly out of this world. It's super creamy, musky, luxurious. It's almost milky. It's thick. This smells class. This is class in a bottle. I don't know what else I can tell you. It's one of my most beautiful fragrances ever. I make decants of this. It doesn't last as much as I would like it to last. So every time I plan on wearing this fragrance, if I go out, I know I'm gonna be outside for quite a few hours. I make a little decant and respray because I want this beauty to smell super fresh and as gorgeous as it is when you first spray it on. Absolutely stunning fragrance. The vanilla here is noticeable. You can tell there's vanilla here, but it's not a sweet gourmand vanilla. The coconut is the most prominent here together with the sandalwood. Santal Complet. The last one, guys, is Oud Rose Intense. Not rouge, but rose. Oud Rose Intense. Okay. Okay, guys. We have a beautiful rose here. This is a floral fragrance, but it has fruity notes, not like in Santal Complet, for example, or in Oud Jaune Intense, but this is absolutely, this is super beautiful. It has bergamot, it has rose. I can smell the sandalwood here. It's ambery. It's very elegant. I can tell you it's very elegant. It's thick, it's woody, it's woody as well. It's a strange fragrance, to be honest with you, in the best possible way. It also has some citrus. I read this one has geranium. Geranium makes, it's a note that gives a lemony, a citrusy type of scent. Also like pineapple, sometimes it smells like pineapple. This smells more like citrusy than pineapple to me, but it's a super beautiful. This is super, super chic. Wow, this is super refined fragrance, very, very elegant. I think it's a safe fragrance to wear during the day. I think this is I think this is the most versatile of all the fragrances I have tested. This and Patchouli Argent, if you like patchouli, I think are the most versatile because you can wear this too actually all year round, day or night, for different type of events. You can wear this to go to the mall, you can wear this to pick up your kids, you can wear this to, you know, to go on a date. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Thank you so much, Fragrance Du Bois, for sending me this. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like my content, if you like my video, please consider subscribing and giving me thumbs up, because that way you will help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching again. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.